Did y'all see that story about that celebrity? He checked himself into rehab because he was smoking over 30 blunts a day? I need you to really process what the fuck I just said. Checked himself into rehab because he was smoking over 30 blunts a day. There's only 24 hours in the day. 30 blunts a day. Am I the only one who thinks he doesn't need rehab? That dude needs better weed. How you not high yet, dude? Come on. That's crazy. That doesn't even make sense to me. Who watches the same porno 30 times, never comes, and never thinks, maybe I'm not into gangbangs. Maybe I should change up the genre. Did y'all see, I'm so interested in this, right? Like, listen, I'm not anyone who shames drugs, right? I don't really do them, but I don't really shame them. I think drugs are so influential. People love them so much that they don't even know how to be objective about them. I'm not even saying stop, but I'm saying, can you just acknowledge that shit was crazy? They can't even do that. Like most people, I heard a song once, this guy said, this is an R&B song, and he says this to a woman as a pickup line. I couldn't believe it. He goes, girl, I'm gonna do you like drugs tonight. What woman heard that and was like, ooh. You show me a woman that wants to be done like drugs, and I will show you a woman that has no idea how drugs are done. That is the most terrifying pickup line I have ever heard in my life. I'm gonna do you like drugs, baby. I'm gonna chop you up with a credit card, do you on a toilet seat. You know what I'm saying, girl? Hell yeah, I'm gonna be paranoid the whole time, too. You're gonna be like, I'm coming. I'm gonna be like, who's coming? What you hear? You hear something? Fuck you hear. I'm gonna do you like drugs, baby. I'm gonna do you by an open window like an underage person. And when somebody walks in on me, I'm gonna just toss you out and be like, nothing's going on. I'm gonna do you like drugs, baby. I'm gonna roll you up tight in paper, suck on one half of you while I light the other half on fire, girl. You know what I'm saying? Then when I'm done getting the taste, I'm gonna pass you off to my boy. He's gonna take a turn. He's gonna pass you off to another guy. He's gonna take a turn. It's gonna be 15 minutes before I see you again. Here's my favorite one. No one's gonna get it. This is just for me. I'm gonna do you like drugs, baby. I'm gonna do you so hard my friends lie to me, say we're going to a surprise party. Then when we get there, they lock the door behind me and start reading personal letters that they wrote about how much me doing you is negatively affecting their lives. I just like seeing who's been to an intervention. This makes me laugh. You guys ever had an experience where something actually happens, but it's so crazy, you're like, no one would even believe me if I told them the story? You ever have those? They happen to me all the time. And it's so much worse because I am a comedian, because I just think people think I'm making it up to be funny. I'm gonna tell you an insane story. Every ounce of this is actually true. I'm not exaggerating a single word of this. This happened. I'm in the airport, right? I'm traveling this couple months ago. I'm going through the airport. I'm in line at a TSA checkpoint, right? Y'all know the body scanner? I don't know the official name for it. You know the body scanner where you gotta stand like this? You know what I'm talking about? Where you gotta stand like R. Kelly is on To Catch a Predator? You know what I mean? Right? You know what I'm talking about? So I'm in line for that particular type of scanner. The line's super backed up, right? This woman who works for the TSA, she walks by. I go, ma'am, can I ask you a question real quick? She goes, yeah, what's up? What's going on? I said, okay, look, I know that scanner's looking for weapons, but can it detect anything medical? And she goes, what do you mean? I went, listen, every time I go through one of those scanners, it flags my crotch. Should I be concerned? I have a theory that those detectors can detect more than the airport needs them to. But why would the airport tell you about the other shit? So I'm asking. It might be a dumb question, but I challenge any one of y'all. If you go through a scanner and it shows a big-ass red block over your dick, I challenge you not to be concerned. I just want to know. So, this is what happens. This is what she says, the way she said it. I'll never forget that. She goes, okay, what's the most appropriate way to explain this to you? Some people are just more blessed than others. So when something's hanging in a place where it's typically not hanging for others, the machine flags that and goes, check that out. That's what she said, the way she said it. Listen, I went, ma'am, that might be the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me. in my life. Are you kidding me right now? Fellas, you ever been told your dick's so big they're worried you might take a plane down with it? That was new for me. Say what you want about artificial intelligence taking over, but that computer believed in me more than any woman I have ever been with in my life. I might be done fucking humans for good. Can I just put that out there? I'm on Team Robot now. It's not even a tough sell. Women might see it and be like, I've seen bigger. But Siri's out here like, I can't take it all. I'm like, hey, what are we doing? I can feel you in my motherboard. I'm like, yeah, I'm all up in there, girl. What's going on? So check me out, this is real. I go through the scanner, I wait my turn. I go through the scanner, I get flagged again as usual. There's a TSA agent waiting for me on the other side. It's some dude, he's got an attitude. I assume it's because his dick is little. Now, the only info I got. This is where it sounds made up. And I'm stressing this again, not made up. This is verbatim the exchange. Couldn't make this up, it's too crazy. I go through the scanner, get flagged again. Guy comes at me with an attitude. He goes, sir, do you have something in your pants? And I went, I mean, I guess, I don't think it's what you're looking for. And he goes, can it be harmful to others? And I went, I mean, I guess it's a choking hazard, I swear to God, that's what I said. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I was like, fuck it, say it, see what happens. I called it a choking hazard. He doesn't miss a beat. He just goes, you want to tell me what's in your pants? And I went, no, not at all. He goes, what's in your pants? And I went, I'm sorry. I said my emotional support snake. I'm sorry, I want to make this very clear. I'm not proud of that. But you gotta understand, there was a kid right behind me. So I didn't want to say what the real thing was. That was the best thing I could come up with on the spot. I was like, emotional support snake, figure it the fuck out, man. So he goes, yeah, I'm gonna need you to step over here, which is fair. What I said was vaguely threatening. I should probably go. I step to the side. He lets everybody in line behind me go around. They start going to their bins, picking up their stuff. This dude's getting ready to give me a pat down. Now look, I don't know if you've ever been through a pat down at the airport for your groin, but this is the way it goes down. This is the protocol. They make you stand like R. Kelly again, right? And they get in front of you, and they're supposed to go pat, 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 up one leg, pat, 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 down the other leg, and they try to pretend like they didn't graze your dick for like 3 seconds. So I'm preparing for that, right? He puts me in position. He gets in front of me. I shit you not. He doesn't pat, 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 pat. He doesn't pat, 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 pat. He just kneels in front of my dick. Swear to God, I watched the whole thing happen in slow motion. He's close. Too close. He's cross-eyed. Can I just say that? I'm looking at it. He's here. And I'm just staring at this like, what am I allowed to do? That's not protocol, right? And this is what I swear to God, he doesn't pat, pat, pat. He doesn't pat, pat, pat. He takes the back of his hand and to my dick and balls, he just goes. He just like speed bagged my balls. No one would believe, I swear to God, that's what he just boxed my balls. And I'm just standing there taking, I don't know what I can do. He's authority. What am I allowed to do? I'm just standing there like, is this what a Diddy party's like? This is crazy. What am I? No bullshit. The third time he hits it, he looks up at me, he goes, no. I went, well, don't do that. He stands up, he goes, I am so sorry. And I went, it's cool. And it wasn't, but I didn't know what else to say. He goes, you can go ahead, man. I go over to my bins, knowing that he just got away with sexually assaulting me. On the clock. I go over to my bins, right? So I've got 2 bins. I have my carry-on bag and I have my book bag. I take my carry-on bag out. I take my book bag out. Under my book bag, there was a business card. I didn't put it there. It's face down. There's a handwritten letter on the back. Someone's phone number and the phrase, nice hog. Swear to God, like 9 eyes, nice hog. I turn it over, I shit you not. It is a picture of the mother of the kid who was standing right behind me. And I'm just staring at this thing trying to process what the fuck is going on. I'm just like, Jesus in the Pride Parade, what the fuck? Who the hell? What I'm trying to say here is that I love to travel. Now, aside from that one experience, I gotta be honest with you, man, the TSA might be my favorite part of traveling. Now that I know what they're doing, oh God, I look forward to it all the time. I love the TSA. I don't even know what those letters stand for. I just assume it's the size analyzers. I don't know what else they do. Have y'all researched the TSA? Did you know in the entire existence of that company or that organization or however you want to refer to it, they have never found a bomb? In the entire existence of the TSA, they have never found a single bomb. They find my dick every week. You tell me what the job is. This is all I'm saying. Before that happened, I hated having to go through a pat down because you don't want strangers touching you. You know what I mean? You don't like it. But now that I know why they're doing it. Y'all, I dirty talk now. I lean all the way in, man. I do whatever I can. I lean back. I throw my leg up. I moan. I'm just like, ooh, ooh, ooh. That's right. Yeah, you better protect these people. Yeah, I'm a menace. You ever heard of King Kong? Well, I'm Ding Dong. It's just an insane story. Listen, I want to make this very clear because I get self-conscious telling that story. I like telling it because it's true and it's funny and it's crazy, but I do get self-conscious that people are thinking I'm just saying that to be like, my dick is big. I don't give a fuck if any of y'all think my dick is big. That's not what it's about. I don't even think my dick is big. I'm telling you, science says it's big. It's a different thing, right?